Crypto Weekly Forecast, Week 41, BNB hits new all-time high, and memecoin next. That's the question we want to talk about right now. But before we go into all that, I just want to give you kind of preview of what the past week, week 39, we've seen in the market, because we saw how Bitcoin dropped. A lot of crypto took a hit. Now, since we entered into October, it has become October, because I know a lot of crypto from this month, from week 41 to all the way to the end of the year, we're going to see that bull market take a huge momentum to the upside. And of course, a lot of crypto will be moving ahead as well. Now, of course, we see Bitcoin recovering. A lot of crypto, the first 20, the first 30, all picking up momentum. Now the market is turning bullish again, and we'll see what the market is going to do entering into this week 41. And of course, BNB, it's been going up. I've been telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this crypto is going to ride. As one of my, altcoin prediction, especially for us in the Christian crypto community, we need to understand that this crypto is going to give us that leverage. I mean, if you've not added BNB to your portfolio, BNB, the altcoin, you need to be doing that, because this is a huge opportunity for all of us in this community. So please know this. And of course, a lot of signal from the market from what we are seeing right now. Of course, Ethereum did its thing. BNB now is taking the same tone. And now we're seeing Solana, of course, all this altcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in alt season. And of course, a lot of investors, a lot of technical analysts have also predicted, I've also talked about, of course, the season that we're in right now. So you need to understand this. You just need to be patient, because everything will ride. Of course, we've talked about M2 money flow, money supply, liquidation flow into the market, a lot of course, momentum coming into the market, like economic situation, stimulation that are going to be affecting the market. So therefore, this week 41 is always a bullish week. Now, if you check week 41 to week 44, of course, in the crypto bull cycle, Bitcoin bull cycle, we see that this is a pattern. The market will always follow to bring in that kind of return. Of course, we're going to see all-time high. Now, that's what we've been seeing with BNB, even though this is a weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday was a weekend. Now, activities on the crypto market is always down on the weekend. It's always closed on the weekend. But still, look at what we are seeing. We're still seeing crypto moving to the upside, and some cryptos, though, they are asleep. But I believe as we're going into this new week, we're going to see the market activity coming up again, building up momentum, liquidity flowing into the markets. We see exchanges, a lot of people will be, buying more. Now, of course, the RSI for crypto is between that neutral. So that means we're going to see more people buying it, okay? We're not in that oversold area, or we're not in that overbought. It's just staying at a neutral. That means the market is looking so completely bullish. Now, BNB Smart Chain, well, of course, we know why the price is going up, because of course, a lot of projects is built on BNB Chain, of course, and the BNB local currency, a lot of crypto, a lot of smaller crypto, cap are built in this crypto. So therefore, a lot of liquidity is flowing through the market. A lot of investment, a lot of fund is coming through BNB. Of course, is the time for altcoins. So therefore, the market is just shooting up. Aside for, of course, the economy situation that also boosting up the crypto market, we're seeing liquidity begin to flow through altcoin as the week progresses. Now, you need to understand, of course, when season, of course, altcoin season. So after the altcoin, what's come next? Meme coin. Now the alt season is going to continue like this, for the next 8 to 10 weeks or 12 weeks. I predicted, even some people have, like we're reading the charts. I've told you about number without times. Of course, not everything that I say on this channel is a financial advice. You need to make your own research. A disclaimer right there, ladies and gentlemen. Don't take my word as as a word for investment. Please, 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 please do your own research. Of course, and of course, if you're not sure about what you're going to invest, please don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Crypto is risky, and crypto, if you're not sure about a project, it is advisable for you not to invest in the project. So, having said that, I just also want to let you know that, of course, looking into fear and greed index, we are seeing, of course, that it is quite green. We're getting into that, greed stage of the market, and that's the time to be totally careful, because a lot of people want to, continue to wait for the market to keep pumping. You just have to be wise to take profit as we're going into the market, because a lot of people will be waiting, they'll be greedy to see more all-time highs before they start taking profit. Like a lot of you that have invested in BNB hitting that 150, 1,115 to $150. You just need to understand. Yeah, I need to take some profit. If come on, let's be sincere with ourselves. That's the time to take profit. So these are the things you need to understand in the market. Once it's getting the greed level is getting higher, you just need to be smart. Always do the opposite of the market, of course. Not a financial advice. Okay, so looking to this week 41, we're seeing the market green. I expect bullish momentum to continue throughout the week. More altcoins should join BNB. Of course, Bitcoin should be gradually moving up. Of course, Bitcoin dominance will continue to reduce a bit, because we're getting into that, into that place where Bitcoin will just continue to, to rise gradually, not so some kind of moonshot. Then, of course, it's alt season. More altcoin will join BNB, and of course, we're going to see that continue like throughout the month of October. And of course, I expect more meme coin to start joining BNB, and of course Ethereum, and of course Solana, and of course Cardano into the month of October. Then, sorry, towards the ending of the month of October, then into November, I expect more meme coin, like meme coin, to start to explode. Let me know, what do you think? I think the first meme coin that would explode would be in the BNB Smart Chain meme. Let me know what you think. And of course, I'll leave it up to you to do the guess to know what meme coin will explode first. Or tell me, what do you think? What meme coin do you have in your portfolio, and what meme coin might explode first? Ladies and gentlemen, if you watch to this point, please like, subscribe, follow me for more. Okay, if you like the content that I produce on this channel, it's you're going to be doing me a big favor to support me on this one, to give me that like and subscribe to my channel, and of course hit the notification bell to remind you, anytime I release a video or content, that you would get the content first. So having looked at this week, I expect more activities to continue to rise, and of course, a positive week, a positive outlook. Let me know what you think. Your comment, your subscription. Let me know where you're watching from as well. Nice to see you, brothers and sisters, especially those of us in the crypto prophetic community. Like I said, I also talk about crypto. I talk about the prophetic parts of crypto, because I believe the technical charts are never enough for us to know about the big crypto opportunity out there that God wants to bless us with. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching for the first time, and of course, see you on the next one. So see you during the week. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend.